So BUSTA RHYMES called me up and he's like, you won't believe what happened. Was it bad news? I'm like, nah, there is no bad news, he says to me. The lost scarlet pendant.
I didn't see that in a minute, y'all.
Set it up. There's a safe down there. There's a safe down there. There's a safe over there. And there's a safe over there. But what's the difference between my safe and someone else's? Why did you undercut our own company, bro? It's all mine. Why are you charging so little, bro? Bubblegum he's selling. Nobody told my mommy. The ass motherfuckers. What happened? We had an opportunity to sell it with a big profit margin. And this guy runs in, undercutting and selling it for like rock bottom, dirt prices, dirt profit.
My place where we do need a red.
Power source for Iron Man, so spinning belts.
All the back. Trust. Business. That's why there's a combination to a safe. To keep you the out of it. Because you can't be trusted. Shout out to Scarlett. Got her next necklace right here. And we're gonna ask Busta if he can have her come down and pick it up. Back the up. Move the back. Back the down. You know what really is going down? I love that song actually. When I'm driving through New York, that song comes up. You better watch out. Move the back. She captured the New York spirit. That's why everybody jumped on her. Swiss Beats and Busta and everything they're doing over there, wilding out. So I don't know if he left me unseen on that one, but so BUSTA RHYMES called me up and he's like, you won't believe what happened, he says to me. I'm like, was it bad news? I'm like, nah, there is no bad news, he says to me. He's like, somebody came after the show on the 20th, September 20th. Somebody came to him, wanted his shirt signed. And when he got there, he's like, I didn't really want a shirt signed. I wanted to give you something. He's like, what's that? And he gives him the lost scarlet pendant. So now Scarlett has her pendant, and BUSTA RHYMES has another scarlet pendant, which is going to get recycled into something else. Busta ordered a pendant for Scarlett, and we gave it to him to give to her. He gave it to her on backstage or at the concert for the Barclays.
Busta.
What's up?
Thank you for buying me a diamond chain. Like, my first ever diamond chain, by the way.
She goes out, the bail on that pendant works like this. It opens up. I guess it wasn't tight, so her pendant essentially flew out with her first performance on the Barclay. And they're like, well, gotta make her another one. Make her another one. She comes over here, picks it up. Oh, yeah?
At least.
Hey, Elise. I did that video on you. I know you lost it during the performance.
Yeah. You know, I was holding back a while, so when I jumped and shit.
Nah, it's alright. How's your life been ever since, you know, I mean, they have a story.
It's been lit, you feel me? Like, I've been living like a rock star for real.
How long now?
Like, come on, like 3 months.
Yeah, 3 months, exactly. So it's just the beginning. You're working on new music with Swiss?
Yeah, I got a new song that's about to drop this Friday.
Oh, word?
And I just finished my EP and my album.
Oh, wow. So you're working hard on it.
I'm working hard, yeah.
Yeah, do your thing, you know what I'm saying? Stay confident, do your thing. Why don't you go bring it out, my friend?
Yes, sir.
It was like, all right, done deal. Somebody out there has her pendant. They're probably going to scrap it. It flies off at the Barclay. 3 weeks later, or whatever it is, it shows back up again. 2 BUSTA RHYMES. So that is a very, very strange circumstance. But that's just the way it goes here at TraxNYC.
Is that your mom?
Yes.
Yep.
What you made that for?
Well, somebody made a carpet for her. Fraps Customs, his name. Would you like one?
And they can make one for me?
Scarlett enjoyed. I think you get that. You get in on that. Shout out to Young and May.
Yeah, shout out to MA.
Yo, shout out to you.
Alright, so here we are again. Deja vu, right? Aren't you happy to see that again?
I ain't see that in a minute, y'all.
Set it up for her.
And this gonna hold on tight when I'm jumping.
Yeah, that's it. No, this one's locked in. It's locked in, super solid on you.
Yeah, fine.
Look at that. Boom. Wow.
Looks fine. Because you wearing it. Looks fine.
Hold the back. We're proud to be a part of your story. Neil, this is our business over here. It's where we build the jewelry, and if you ever need us, we're here for you, okay?
Thank you. So listen to that.
Girls like a glass of champagne.
Who's in my place where we don't need a rat and you could just tell me what we could be our carpet. Stop with this man. You're not
Say we chose a little font for you.
Can you just take a quick picture of me, please? Thank you guys.
Alright, whenever you're ready for your next glow-up, Scar.
It's great meeting you.
Good night, y'all.
Now, Scarlett has her pendant, and somehow we're gonna be waiting until Busta Rhymes brings back the other Scarlett pendant, and then decides to transform it into something, who knows what. But that's what happened there. So that was the phone call I got from Busta Rhymes on my way in. Hello, let me ask you something, bro. These clients that were here, did you sell them that Van Cleef shit or not?
Yeah.
How much did you sell it for?
4,100.
How many of them did you sell?
3.
This guy, Ellie, put in 1,500 on top per bracelet for us, right?
Long story short, we had an inquiry for some Van Cleef bracelets, and I wasn't aware that another vendor was on the case already. By the time I got there, client was asking me prices. We were still making the exact same motion, just a little lower rate. And I ended up undercutting the vendor that we were getting them for. Unknowingly, the vendor was adding our point on top as well. So I undercutted the whole company, but lesson learned. You gotta ask questions. You gotta assess the situation with the correct mind and the correct way. Don't forget that, guys, you know, so always be on your P's and Q's.
What happened? We had an opportunity. They brought up some jewelry, and we had the opportunity to sell it with a big profit margin. And this guy runs in, undercutting and selling it for like rock bottom, dirt prices, dirt profit.
We're here to make a living. We're not here to tax people, but we gotta make a little something.
Yeah, but there's an opportunity. These guys, you know, wanted a product, bro. We had it. We had a normal margin. You know what I'm saying? This business is expensive. People need to get paid. When they're willing to, it's not even that. They're willing to spend a certain amount of money. You got a Mercedes-Benz. Someone's willing to spend $140,000. And another sales guy runs in, I'll give it to you for $85,000. Motherfuckers go to Gucci, they go to Louis, and they get a t-shirt. Let me give you my business card. Mercedes-Benz. You know exactly what's going on.
I work for Mercedes. You know
what I'm saying? And
I work with the star. You know, you got to get the star, you know?
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
You know, they go to Gucci, they go to Louis. And this is the type of client, they have money, whatever it was. They go to Gucci, they'll go get a t-shirt for $350. Sneakers for $2,000-$3,000. So they could get here gold and diamonds. I don't want my man to overpay. We could give him a fantastic deal. But if someone's got money to burn, why the are we putting ourselves up on a cross? You got different people, we got to give them good deals and so on. So that's great. But when someone has the money and you can make a normal profit, yeah, I understand. And even though the other guy was overcharging, you know what I'm saying? I would have charged a little bit less, and I'll tell you the numbers. We sold it for $4,100. It cost us $3,000. Well, you could have sat there, made a profit of $2,500, $1,100. What the f is $1,100 gonna do? This is $45,000 a month just for the rent. Not to pay these f***ing people here to advertise and to put millions of dollars into these showcases to sit here and look at your f***ing life's work in a showcase and see your money sitting around wondering if you're gonna have to melt it or not. When I came to this block, I used to f***ing get wholesale and they used to charge me more than that. Now spending millions of f***ing dollars and I used to pay more myself to some f***ing asshole to come in here and get f***ing less than what the f*** I paid after 20 years of business. Stupid ass motherfuckers, bro.
Hey guys, so this is just a general thing that happens in all sales fields, everything. So I advertise a watch that's above 6 figures, and this is the quote that I got back. I'm gonna blur the guy's name. Don't do that. You know? Don't do that. It's a Patek Philippe 5712 rose gold on the old bracelet. It's well above 20,000. Don't do that to yourself, please. Would you agree to this?
We might have to cue to remember the Tommy thing what Peter did?
God, yeah.
We gave you our cost, and you want to deal below the cost.
That's
You gotta get out of here, bro. That's
gotta-
at that point.
Get the out of here. Because nobody's doing business with you on this block. Straight up.
If an item costs $700, the right fair price for the consumer is $1,400, and you could knock it down to maybe $1,200. That's a deal. Anything else, it's a loss because it's not $500 in my pocket or $700 in my pocket. It's just the cost of business. It's only we barely did nothing. You did nothing. You know what I'm saying? You sold that shit. You made $300 on top of each one or whatever it is, $350. That money's going to the landlords. That's where the money's going. The landlords, the Facebook ads, the electric bill, the water bill. That's what you paid. I can't even get a croissant over here with that profit, bro. I'd have to go to sleep hungry as a business owner with that profit. And remember, people go to Gucci and they go to Louis. They'll go to Cartier and they'll get a little bangle or whatever it is. And they'll overpay $5,000. And they come over here and they spit on me, who f***ing educates and shows the business and does this and does that. I don't think so, bro. Long story short, is we would have let him do the sale. Another jewelry company would have made more. Do you understand what that sounds like? Another jewelry company would have made more money for us than our own company. It's like Burger King making more profit on a burger for McDonald's to make more money for McDonald's than a McDonald's itself. It's something that doesn't make sense. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. An opportunity to make $3,000, which would have been fair for the client, to make one. And I just want you to understand something. I spent $20 million on my own before I got the prices that I got now. This guy spent how much? He spent $4,000 and got better prices than I did after 20 million. That's so f***ed up of a pill to swallow, but you acknowledge your mistake and you're gonna do better and we're gonna have to move on, and that's the best thing you could have done. So that much, at least I appreciate. I appreciate you being able to talk to me and explain what's going on. I'm going to show you a unique science experiment using silver and aluminum foil and baking soda. A unique science experiment using silver and aluminum foil and baking soda. Now I get my silver from Bullion Trading LLC, and I'll give you a kilogram of silver on the house. All right, so now we could turn this into a swipe through. All right, so just for anybody watching business-wise, it's not about this is about what we're doing in the business. It's $1,000, $65,000. I could lock in my vendor for metals, right? If I was stupid, I would sit here and I would try to become my own metals vendor, and I would think me, but I'm not stupid, okay? I know how to do business, and I realize that I'm not gonna sit here and spend the next 40 years trying to master the metals business. I'd rather partner up with Bullion Trading LLC, which is a friend of mine, and use all their metals to the advantage, collect whatever little percentage, right, that I get from the sales, and leverage that business relationship in my interest to catapult myself. Essentially, this office that I'm over here is my office just as much as anybody else's. Every day here, they put jewelry from our showcase in the safe. Just come with me for just a second so the viewers can understand this. There's a safe down there. There's a safe down there. There's a safe over there, and there's a safe over there. Those 4 safes are mine. These are someone else's. But what's the difference between my safe and someone else's? The trays are still going in and they're still coming out. And the goods and the marketplace still have a price. My capital is here, or my capital is there, or my capital is this, or my capital is that. I could just as easily sell what's in this safe or what's in my safe, and I don't even have to pay for the stuff that's in someone else's safe. Okay, so this is the dynamic to think about. People think me, mine. He's putting silver in his safe at Bouillon Trading LLC, and he's pulling it out, and I'm putting mines in here and this and that, but he trusts me. It's all mine. It's all mine. It's all, because if I could use it to make money and all I'm paying is a premium of 10%, why the would I have to worry about even remember the combination? All I have to do is pay 10% more, and I don't even have to even know the combination to the safe to get all the jewelry in it. They trust me. If you can't trust somebody, then you got to pay 30%, 40%. Because who are you? What are you with this? But me, you don't gotta worry. He gave me 40 kilos, 20 kilos, 65 kilos, doesn't give a shit. He's not even thinking for a second that his gold bar or his silver bars are in some bullshit. Trust. Business. That's why there's a combination to a safe. To keep you the out of it. Because you can't be trusted. But I can.
This is what a custom project should look like. This is a real deal custom project. Stuff we do at TraxNYC. For the people that don't know or can't tell, it's the little like power source for Iron Man. So spinning bell, spin it around, power rules. You have the blue and white diamonds. Nice gold heavy piece, almost 200 grams. This was a project by Yashu, blue enamel here. It glows in the dark too. Almost done. I'm gonna go down to Yashu now because I think his customer even wants to add some enamel here. But we're gonna go ask Yashu. 212-690-8729. Call the team, start a custom, email the team, custom@traxnyc.com. This is just the tip of the iceberg of what we do here. Have you seen this?
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt.
Yes, I have seen it.
Are we adding more to it?
Yes. I showed it in this piece, and it's glow in the dark. You actually, on the front, what we're going to do is we're going to add a blue enamel inside here as well to match. Iron Man is one of my favorite superheroes. So
this is a dope piece.
Imagine wearing a chain, and this falls right in your center, your chest, like Iron Man.
He's getting a chain from us too, right?
Yeah, the 18-karat chain.
And you know what? Tell them how much would a custom project like this be to start with you, how they could reach you. So this is a real deal custom.
This one is solid 18-karat gold, right? So this piece right here is about $25,000 and 18-karat gold. If you want to drop it down to 14-karat gold, we do a better price. But my customer, he specifically only wanted to wear 18-karat gold. He did the matching chain 18-karat gold as well.
There you go. 25,000. Hit up Yashu.
Black round matching is top quality. It's for studs. Four carat each. Okay. Black diamonds. Pricing out black diamonds for Max. Prices kind of like went up and then down. I don't know. We got to check it. Oh, I have no idea. It's for order, I think, right? For a football player.
Tyler Jones, I think.
See, sometimes I get orders. I don't know who's like the customer. I just get the order number and that's it. I don't know. This is a engagement ring, but the head is messed up. It's too thin. So I got to tell Ryan the bad news. I'll see if I could fix it somehow. I don't know. He wants this to be shipped today. And that's not going to happen. Sorry. I'm gonna ask Gabriel, one of my setters, to see if he could fix this somehow. I don't know. He has laser over there too. The basket is too thin. If you see, it looks crooked. It's like it's thin, too thin. They said diamonds and it's too thin. Oh, vengo a preguntarte algo. What do you think? It could be saved or no?
Just to say, no, you cannot to set it. How would you? You need to print maybe for one jewelry and make that's get it more heavy. Or you need to do in that hand new.
New head together, new head today, and rose gold, almost impossible.
Impossible.
Yeah, impossible. What about if I could like reinforce it? No way. Like with a wire? No.
You have good jewelry, you have a wire, you make that bezel and sell it. There's no good jewelry, never do it.
So he basically said that that little base, he's gonna take it and transform it into the outside base of the head and fix it, but it will be till Tuesday. So nobody gonna have a setting in rose gold to go to like a casting house or something or a finding place. They won't have it as specifically for 3-carat. Oh no, because it's not common. In rose gold, and it's not a common, like usually it's yellow or white. 14-carat. Let's say 18-carat or platinum. They don't keep it in stock basically. They rather cast, and it takes 2 days. No, a day depending on the company. I gotta tell them the bad news now. Ryan. Who? Behind the scene.
Oh, guys, we have a wide variety of
I got bad news, bro. I'm like, I don't know. This is too thin. The basket is up.
How the did it come out like?
Nah, bro, it's too thin for the stone. It should have been thicker.
I need it to that.
I don't have no answers for this.
Can we take a head from something else? But the problem is it's 18K rose. I don't know.
Oh, even worse, 18K rose.
18K rose. It's the unicorn metal in the diamond district. We're not gonna find anywhere. I'll send him a video. I'll show him it's too thin. I'll just tell him, look, if we made it like this, it's just gonna compromise the stone. It doesn't make sense to make it with this. We'll print the new one, cast it. That's it.
But he wanted it.
He wanted it ace thin. This is a remake of a ring. So
okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's still time sensitive. There's not really much we can do. I can't set a center stone.
So in this case, this is quality control. In this
exactly.
case. So
exactly. I mean, it's either we rush it out, give them something that's not gonna last, or we do it properly, take another few days. I'll talk to the client, smooth that out on that end, and that's the most we can do. So yeah, so I gave this project to Ivan. Super rush. Now, the unfortunate aspect of a super rush project is sometimes you run into an issue like this, which, as you can tell, this halo setting, hidden halo setting to be specific, is no good. So for a center stone like this metal has to be much thicker. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to tell the client it's not available for tomorrow. We're gonna have to reprint, recast at least the hidden halo, if not the whole band. But that's just how this goes. You rush things and you end up with something like this. So that's why you want to make sure that you give us ample time to complete your project for my own sake, but mainly for Bebe's sake here. We want to make sure that he's taken care of. This is the guy who keeps this whole thing running for us. Between him, Max, and Daniel, Mickey, of course, as well. You know, none of these pieces are possible. These whole showcases, thanks to the fruits of this man's labor.
It's business. People don't understand. They see their jeweler in a Rolls Royce. How do you think he bought that Rolls Royce? Charge a high sales volume? He's charging a lot of money, and as it should be at this point in time. You pay your dues, you learn your lessons. I put in 19 years. Now it's time to charge a fair fucking margin. Look at me, bro. Look at my stickers, bro. Do what I got. I sold $250 to $300 million worth of jewelry over my career. I've got a sliver of that, a sliver. And you don't say I don't deserve my dues. It should have been $75 million or $100 million in my pocket. That's really what it should have been. But I paid my dues. I learned my lessons. I learned my this. I teach my that. I do my this. I do my that. I hear my there. I manufacture the shit. I'm not making it over somewhere else and buying it and putting money on top. They learned a lesson. I lost my mind. It's a sales lesson. If something costs you $1,000 and it's manufactured and it's the real deal and you're really getting the hookup price, and if you don't really have that much competition and like that, a fair price is $2,000 when you're dealing in the center of a city. That $1,000 is not profit. The $1,000 is paying expenses and people. The profit is $300. If you have $1,000 worth of wheat, you gotta sell it for $2,000. Because if you sold it for $500, just the gas money to drive around and deliver that shit, the little baggies, the time that you lost some, the time you had to light up your boy, the time you did this, the time you did that, your profit's $100 and you're making $100 a week. You gotta do it. That's the retail game. That's the business end. Now, we're not even selling weed here. We're selling gold and diamonds, bro. And I'm doing it more than fair. Don't up my business. Smooth,